Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Budget with Bliss. My name is Katie and this channel is all about keeping myself accountable for my budget and finances by using the cash stuffing method. And I'm here today to check in for May week one's budget. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. I have seen my subscriber numbers are going up steadily, which is lovely. So thank you for joining me. In my check-in videos, just go through what I've spent over the week because I do cash stuff weekly. So I give myself a weekly budget, and even though I get paid monthly from my salary, I separate it all into weeks. And that just seems to work really well for me. So I get 4 or 5 paydays a month, which is fabulous. So yeah, we're gonna look at what I've spent, see if we've got any cash left over from this week. If we have, we'll put that into some savings challenges or categories. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. I have, if you are a returning subscriber, you might notice I have got an extra binder going on because I decided to cut down the sinking funds binder. I'll show you that in a bit, but it was just getting too bulky. So I have separated out a little bit. So let me know what you think when we get to that. All right, lovely. So yeah, let's have a look at where we are with this month's budget. So my budget runs from payday to payday. So it's normally from like the 23rd of the month to the 22nd, depending on whether or not payday's a weekend and things like that, that can just fluctuate the date slightly. So this is April to May's budget. I class it as my April budget because I got paid in April. I know other people would do May, but that's how my brain works and sticks with that. I've tried to change it and I just can't get my head around it. So yeah, that is what it is. Right, so on Saturday, I think I filmed on Friday, that was a no spend day. And then on Saturday, finally saw my brother and gave him his birthday money. So that was £50 that we gave him. Now, I did have to take some cash from, where did I take it from? I took it from Slam Dunk, I think, yeah, because I didn't have enough. So Slam Dunk challenge we finished last week, and it saves 100 in total. So I've actually got 60 in the bank, and then 40 now in cash. So there's still 100 saved. But I had to move £10 of cash from here to gifts so I could give the £50 in cash in his card. So going to the birthdays and gifts wallet, it says there's 50 in the bank. There's actually only 20 now. So yeah, I'll leave that there so it kind of is a reminder for me, but it is actually only £20 in there. And I also saw that Bethany Budgets put on her Instagram that she has got some baby stuff for sale on her Vinted. I'm always scouring for Vinted at the moment. As some of you know, I am pregnant, due my first baby later on this year. So buying lots of bits and bobs here and there. And I did spend £13.36 on a load of baby grows and baby items. So yeah, looking forward to receiving those. Sunday was a no spend day. Did you guys get up to much over the bank holiday? Let me know what you did. It was lovely to have another bank holiday so close to the Easter ones. Feels like I'm hardly at work, which is fabulous. So yeah, Sunday we just had quite an easy day. Didn't do much, I don't think. Trying to rack my brain. We did go into town briefly. I needed to pick up my prescription for Gaviscon for the heartburn. Yay. And we also popped into Waitrose. I got more of those olive rolls and the extra virgin olive oil hummus that I love from there. But my other half paid for those, so that was great. Then Monday was bank holiday, so we did have family come round, which was really nice. Spent some time with my little nephew, who's 6 months old now, which is just flown by. And he's such a little unit now, it's so cute. and little chunky thighs, like it's so adorable. And we walked over to a pub nearby, had a really nice lunch, and yeah, it was just a nice day just to catch up with the family. I spent £3.25 at the Co-op on our way back. I brought us a lemon cake because we didn't have a dessert, but I was like, I need something sweet, guys. So yeah, we took a detour and I grabbed a cake, which was very nice. And then yeah, Tuesday was back to work. I spent another £7.99 on Vinted. That was for, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen on the story, I did buy a little Dumbo baby set, like I think it's like a vest and a onesie, hat. Has it got a bib as well? Something like that. It was brand new. I think it was like £4. And then it's newborn size as well. So I'm hoping our baby will fit in it, but you never know. Family history dictates that our babies are big on both sides of our family. The only baby that wasn't big was my sister, but she was early, so that doesn't count. So yeah. Then on Wednesday, what did I do Wednesday? Well, obviously went out and got some petrol. Oh yeah, I had to pop into the office. So put £19.94 of petrol in the car. And I also had to send some stuff for work from the post office. So that was £6.28, but I will get that reimbursed in my next pay. And then on Thursday, which was yesterday, we had our rescan of the 20-week scan. Apologies if you can hear the dishwasher and the washing machine in the background, by the way. They are both on, but it's day off, so we're just kind of getting the house in an orderly fashion. So yeah, WH Smith's was at the hospital. So yeah, we had to have a rescan of the 20-week scan because baby was in a funny position. They couldn't get a clear image of one part of the heart that they needed to see. And also it was lying flat on its back, so they couldn't see that the spine was properly developed, and like the skin on the spine wasn't covering the spine basically. So we had to go back. So that was yesterday. We were in there for about 20 minutes. Again, baby was basically in the same position. It likes lying on its back, like right up against the placenta. It's nice and cozy up there, it must be, because it's been there every scan we've had. So we, yeah, she was trying to get the image, but it just wasn't having any of it. So she said, go and get a snack, something sugary, and have a walk around for half an hour. And then we'll come and we'll do it again. And if I can't get it again, I'll get another sonographer in to try again. So yeah, we ended up wandering around and spent £4.18 at WH Smith. That was just for a normal size Mars bar and a bottle of Coke. Like, the bottle of Coke was nearly £3. That's absolute jokes. Like, and this is in a hospital. Just doesn't seem right at all. It's like airport prices, but you ain't going anywhere nice as a hospital. Like, come on. So yeah, that was an absolute rip-off. But yeah, to continue the scan story, we'd end up didn't get called back in until like an hour had passed. So the sugar probably wore off. And I wasn't standing around, walking around for a whole hour. Like, it got to the point where I was just like, I've had enough, I'm just gonna sit down. I don't think it makes a difference anyway. I think baby's used to me moving around. It's mostly, I feel baby mostly kick when I'm still and doing nothing. But yeah, anyway. So we went back in, the same lady, she again couldn't get the image that she wanted. They wanted a nice like cross section of all 4 chambers of the heart, and they just kept getting this image where the right side looked quite like bulgy, like it looked bigger than it should be compared to the other 2. And like we couldn't like see the 4th, but it was because of the position of the baby. So they did eventually, she did get another colleague to come in and do the scan, and she was like prodding and wiggling my belly and all sorts. I had to jump up and down and things. And it got to the point where she couldn't get it either. And she said, we might have to refer you for a second opinion with the doctor and you have to go to Addenbroke's. And we were like, right, okay. But I don't know, the threat of that seemed to make baby just slightly move enough for them to get the image that they wanted. So, I mean, it was like last minute saloon, baby. But yeah, they got the image. They also managed to check the spine as well. I think they were mostly concerned about the heart though, because that's what they focused most of the appointment on. But yeah, baby has got 4 nice chambers to the heart, all good. And yeah, skin is all covering the whole section of the spine, which is great. It like literally moved like a tiny like millimeter for them to be able to see that the skin goes over all the spine. it was touch and go, but yeah, we thought for a moment that we were going to have to head up to Cambridge, but thankfully baby did play ball in the end, and they ain't got to try and do that no more. That's it for NHS scans. Yeah. So yeah, last night was Rockfit night as well, so I had a class. Got some money here to put into my Rockfit envelope, which is great. And then today, it is still only like morning, but my Rockfit subscription is due to come out today, so that's £20 that will come out. And probably will spend some money later as well, because my friend who is also pregnant and like my oldest school friend is coming to stay for the weekend, so we'll definitely be heading out to get some snacks. She's a Haribo fiend at the moment, she's told me, ever since becoming pregnant. So yeah, looking forward to a nice weekend with her. We're off to a car boot on Sunday, which we're hoping to get some good bargains for our bubbers. Okie dokie. So let's get to what cash we have got left. Now I did put some coins in here. I hope they haven't fallen out. Oh no, they are still in here. Brilliant. All right, so we have £10 from spending. All of the spending that I've done this week, like at WH Smith's in the hospital, is just all card machines. So everything has come out of the Effort fund, which I have in the bank, and it's not a lot of money that I've spent really, so never mind. Obviously vintage stuff for the babies come out of the baby fund, so I do have a baby savings going on. So yeah, that was all good. So £10 and 6p left from petrol, and then we still have £20 left in eating out, and we have 20, 30, 45 left in beauty. I have got a haircut, I can't remember if it's this week or next week, but that will get spent soon. Okay, so we've got £20 left. I really would like to get some of these challenges in here done. Probably not going to do it this week, but I'm just like, I know I've got like 40 quid in here, 20 quid in here. I'm thinking I could put that £60 somewhere else across the board to feel a bit better about bumping up some sinking funds and things. I don't know why, but this week I've just felt a bit panicky about savings for maternity and going off. I don't know why, because my numbers are looking okay. I'm just, don't know what it is. But let's do Scratch a Latte and see where we can put some of this money. Alright, that dice last week that I dropped, I haven't found it, and in the night, that night, we could hear Ruby running around playing with something, so I think she's had it. Ruby's my cat, and we haven't found it, don't know where she's put it. So yeah, so long little pink dice. I must remember to pick it up if I whatchamacallit, drop another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for the middle to solve the riddle. Right, what have we got? Oh, that is a 13. Okay, that is cool. We can do that, and I might go again and just see, maybe. Yeah, let's do it. 1, so that's this one, oh no, 10. So that's 23. But actually, I think we've put too much money in here so far. Let me just count up what it needs to be, because I don't put coins in, just notes for now. So where are we? 10 plus 9 plus 3 plus 13 plus 6 is 41. So we're only actually £1 off. So that actually isn't bad. So we've got 20, 30, £40 now in Scratch Latte. This is from Studio Budgets. Lovely. Bless me. That came out of nowhere. Lovely. And then we have 6p to put in our pennies makes pounds challenge from Cash But Cute. So we've had some like high weeks of coins going in here recently, but yeah, just a little £6 going in today. And I have the lovely coin pouch here where it all goes in. Perfect. That is that, and then it's just my Rockfit money to go. Oh yeah, so I'll just show you what I've done with these binders. So basically all of these were in here, but yeah, it's just getting too much for this binder. So in here we have birthdays, Rockfit, poll, books, miscellaneous, health, yoga, and that is my maternity savings, what I've got in the bank. And then in this binder I've put home improvements, service charge, which is to do with our home, car maintenance, obviously to do with the car, and the emergency fund as well. So there's not many in here, and I don't know if like it's the best way to categorize them, whether or not I should have like a me section and then home and everything else. Like Rockfit would be me, poll would be me, books, maybe not miscellaneous, health and yoga for sure, and maternity, I don't know. But if you can think of a better way of doing it, then I am all ears. Like sometimes organising and stuff just isn't my thing, but I'll get to remember what's where at some point and just go with the flow. All right, so yeah, I had a Rockfit class this week. So yeah, if you don't know, I am a Rockfit instructor. So I teach a fitness class called Rockfit, and it is what it is on the tin, rock music fitness. So think Zumba, think clubbercise, but rock music basically, a dance fitness class. It's so much fun, I absolutely love it. And I've got the best group of participants who come along. We had 3 newbies last night. One of them couldn't technically say as a newbie because he's from a different area and he does go to other classes in that area. But yeah, it was a good turnout. So we have 5, 10, 15, £20 in coins, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75 pounds. Is that right? 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. We do have £75, but I only took 70 last night, so I must have just left £5 in here from the like kitty. So let's just pop the coins back in the pouch. They'll stay as, I say they'll stay as change, but I never get a chance to give the coins back out. I just take more coins than I give out, unfortunately. It's one of those things. So I end up just having to go to the bank and change it all. But we can add this into our Rockfit envelope. Okay, so we have, discounting the £20 that's coming out today for the instructor membership. I've got a £50 placeholder, but I do actually have 65 in the bank. So 65, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300, and 5, 10, 15, plus 20 is 335, which is amazing. And it just goes to show, like last week, I made 70 quid across 2 classes. This week, I made 70 quid in 1 class. Like, it is really like peaks and troughs. Like, you can't guess what things are going to be like with attendance and stuff. Especially now the weather's getting warmer. People are getting busy doing stuff. But yeah, I am loving being an instructor so far. All right, there we go. That is everything kind of squared off for this week. Next video will be cash stuffing for May week 2, and it's week 4 of my budget. I've got 1 more week to go, and then it's payday again. Yay! So yeah, I look forward to seeing you in that video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like and a comment below. Take care, guys. Thank you. Bye.